And we're live.
I have a decent political topic.
All
right.
Oh, we know people love those.
Yeah, so here's what happened. Joe Biden has been...
Oh, this is funny.
It seems to me pre-campaigning for president. Going out and people said, I forget, they asked him about Trump or something. Would he debate him? They asked him if he'd debate him. And Biden said that if they went to the same high school, he would take him out back and whoop his ass or something very close to that. And then President Trump tweeted that he was both smarter and stronger than Biden. Biden should stop making physical threats and that he would kick his ass or something like that.
You want me to read the actual tweet?
Yeah. Would you get it? Perfect.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to scroll through. Crazy Joe Biden is trying to act like a tough guy. Actually, he is weak, both mentally and physically, and yet he threatens me for the second time with physical assault. He doesn't know me, but he would go down fast and hard, crying all the way. Don't threaten people, Joe.
Damn.
Yeah, so
I like
63,000 retweets. And
so the liberals
200
are loving it. They don't see anything wrong with what Biden said, which he sort of did, start the thing off. But
he said it before too.
They're like 72. The I am very badass. Like he got to the top of the front page of Reddit, which is how I discovered it. And they're like 72-year-old man, obese man with bone spurs threatens to beat up Joe Biden. So here we are. Let's forget the high school thing, which is when it was actually supposed to happen. Who wins today?
And also,
Trump.
aren't they both draft dodgers?
Well, I don't know.
Like they both chose to not go to. But right now, Trump probably because he's 4 years younger.
And
but
bigger.
in high school, Biden because he's 4 years older.
That's funny. Yeah.
Because Biden would have been a senior and he would have probably beat Trump's ass.
Oh.
Although Trump went to military school.
Senior versus freshman, I think Biden's winning that one by a good bit.
Yeah, I got to side with Trump on this one. I think he could beat up Joe Biden. I think he'd beat up Hillary Clinton too.
Oh, did you? Yeah, she's going through some rough stuff. Did you see that her that clip of her falling downstairs in India?
Please, please give me that. Oh,
yeah, she fell down some stairs and like hurt her wrist pretty bad or something and had to cancel a speaking engagement. I don't even know where the fucking.
So here's Biden's thing. Taylor's mostly right.
When Hillary goes away, Bill gets to play.
He got a bunch of draft notice deferments for being a student, which was like a legit thing in Vietnam. And then he flunked a physical because of asthma, which I'm suspicious about.
Couldn't catch his breath.
I don't know if it's
That's one of those that that kind of like bone spurs, except bone spurs to me seems even more ridiculous. Like I don't. But I guess
I have no problem with someone dodging.
I don't
Vietnam,
know
though.
what bone spurs entirely are.
Like I honestly have no problem with someone dodging Vietnam though. It's like if you ducked out of World War II, like that's different. A completely different fucking thing, right? Like we were attacked, we're fighting the axis of evil, like it was. We needed you. Like there were guys who would get whatever that thing where like you can't serve and they commit suicide, right? During that whole thing. Like I get that. I would have served for that. But Vietnam, fuck that. Fuck that.
Golf.
I'd be looking for some kind of.
What it was called? It was a lie. Like
it was a lie. Yeah,
they lied to get us into the war, and the war wasn't. Like, it was a proxy war with Russia or something like that.
Yet another proxy war with the Soviet Union. Like just another way for us to fight them without fighting them.
Complete fucking bullshit. Like I'd have been looking for bone furs or asthma as well. I'd have gone to Canada. I wouldn't have gone to that war, especially if it's like. I don't know. I'm trying to like pick a scenario where like I'm able to like be like, whoa, so we're losing whatever 600 men a week, and they're in the jungles of Vietnam, and this has been going on for 3-4 years, and what are we fighting for again? Oh, my number got called. No.
And those guys in Vietnam saw so many days of combat per year. I don't remember like the number, but like it showed the comparison between the amount of combat the average World War II like combat soldiers saw a year. Yeah. And it's way lower than you would think. It was like 40 days or something like that. And then you look at the Vietnam one and it's like almost
15 times that or something.
Yeah,
it's
like
crazy.
Almost like more days fighting than not. And you're doing it like in a dank swamp or not a dank jungle, super uncomfortable. Your feet feel like they're rotting off and like your enemy is just guerrilla warfare hiding all around you, and if they catch you they're going to torture the shit out of you.
Yeah,
like I guess the Japanese were like that too, but
yeah, but
still.
Like, fuck that. I wouldn't have gone either. I'd have found a way to dodge that shit. Again, World War II, yeah, sign me up. I'll go. Like I don't Europe or the Pacific, preferably Europe in the summer. You know, maybe the Alps. But no, you're not sending me to the fucking jungles of Vietnam. No, thank you. No. I'm not gonna deal with centipedes longer than my arm and like biting ants. And those are the good days. You know, I don't want to have to worry about stepping into a punji pit full of sharpened bamboo shards with human feces on them.
What about the Iraq War? Also kind of a sham line.
Well, we didn't draft people into that, right? Like if you're
those are all volunteers.
Let's go hypothetical on it.
If I'm in the if I'm well, I don't want to be drafted into any war that I feel is like a proxy war made up to fight over like some resources over there that we don't even need. You know, like the only like I don't want to be if I'm in the military, then I'm in the military. I'm the commander in chief tells me where to go and I show up, right? Like that's just the way I would feel about it if I were in the military. You know, maybe like privately with my fellow soldiers, I'd be like, this is kind of an odd war, but at least we get some action, right? I feel like that's how they feel. I feel like, you know, there's been long periods of time, like maybe like in the late 80s where like we hadn't done anything in a while. And I guarantee I've watched documentaries about the Navy SEALs. And I think that was a time where they hadn't really done anything in a while. And they were like, yeah, it was boring. We hadn't done anything in a while. And then Iraq came along. Shit, we were detonating. We were like securing oil rigs and parachuting into the dead of night. It was great.
I have a friend in the Army, and he was telling me that like when he first joined, if someone there was a particular badge or ribbon or something like that, meaning that they had been to a war zone, might have been the one where they take indirect fire or something like that. And if they had that, you would just like, whoa, like this guy's seen the shit. You know, I trained, but he's done it. And by the time he got his, like everybody had him, and they weren't cool anymore.
And then like the, you know, getting a knife fight badge was never gonna have all the cool badges.
That guy got 10 knife throwing kills. Can you believe it? Yeah, you unlocked the badge.
Achievements to the military. It's gonna be great.
Oh, that'd be great.
So we all
you
think
get
that
1,000
Trump would
Trump
win.
tokens.
Yeah, I think Trump would like.
He's
I think
big.
I was pretty spot
He's
on. Trump
pretty
wins
big.
now because of the age difference.
Yeah.
Trump loses high school because of the age difference.
Sometimes I choose against really fat guys because cardio is a bigger part of fighting than, you know, some people realize. It's
I also have
exhausting.
the Secret Service in my command.
No,
Yeah, but-
right. But I don't
Those
know
guys
that
are
Biden
both
at
so old.
78 has better cardio. That's just really old.
Yeah,
might be
they're
more
both so
frail.
old. You know what? Like, I would love to watch that fight. Like, for real, that would be hilarious. But it would also be a huge letdown because it would be about 6 seconds long before two old ass out of shape men were just ruined. Just totally. I mean, how old is George W?
Fucking 75.
75? I might take W over both of them. How tall is W?
I'm tough as a hickory stump.
Punch me once, and I can get punched again.
That's his father. Wait.
Give me a couple
No, that
lines
is
of
him.
coke.
I made a mistake. He's 71. So W is
Oh.
actually younger than either of them.
Okay, well then I would go W there. I feel like at this level of elderliness, like you go with the young, like Obama would thrash any of them. He's like in his 50s.
Yeah.
All goes by age.
Actually, I'm trying to think. I can't think
And
of
they could all take Carter.
Obama might be the toughest president we've had in my lifetime. Like during when they served.
He's definitely the youngest, right?
Bill
That's a
Clinton,
big
no,
part
Bill
of it.
Clinton, buddy. Bill Clinton's a
Oh.
big boy.
I like
and-
Obama more.
Oh,
Well,
Bill
I'm
Clinton
above
would beat
and
the
out of
dog
fire.
shit out of Obama.
Why?
He's bigger.
He is.
he?
he is
Obama's
larger.
big.
Yeah. Obama's wiry.
He is. He's a basketball player. He's athletic.
He smokes though,
When I get a hold
Ooh,
of that
fair
little
comment.
fella, we're gonna see.
and smoking that'll shut you down. I mean, you know, I smoked a few things, but you know, it was more of an experience.
I'll
Yeah.
beat the black off that canyon.
I sucked the pussy juice right off of that cigar.
So Bill Clinton's 6'2". I think Obama's going to be taller.
No, Obama's 6'1".
You're right.
I bet,
Yeah.
and Bill, like in his prime, like, and I will say Bill Clinton's fighting prime may have been when he was jogging into McDonald's. Like, honestly, all right, like he's got a lot of weight to throw around, right? He's cagey, he's hungry, he's got Hillary He's on his back. He's angry all the
Yeah,
time.
Terrible bitch tried to feed me egg whites this morning. Can you believe that? I told her you'll never be president with that attitude. I'll make sure of it. Yeah.
No, I like Bill Clinton in a fight against Obama, 100%. Like take that Bill Clinton that jogged into McDonald's and got that double cheeseburger against any Obama on day one of his presidency. I like Bill Clinton in that fight.
W too. Like W used to be into mountain biking and running, and he was a pretty athletic guy. I just have so much respect for basketball. Something about basketball, you can't hide not being in shape in basketball.
Yeah,
gotta run.
But I mean, like, who is going balls to the wall in an exhibition fun game in a sport against any president? Like, if you ever watched the clips of Putin playing with KHL players, and Putin is like, when you see him like shirtless on a horse, you're like, that guy's actually in pretty good shape for like he is in pretty good shape. But then you see him play hockey, and it's like, that is not what I expected the president of Russia to skate like. And like you can see like Kovalchuk and all those guys like, oh, he accidentally turned it over to Putin. Oh, my family. You okay? All right, you're fine. Like that kind of shit. Like they were obviously handing it over to him. I feel like they'd be like that on a lesser extent with like any sport you're playing with an American.
What you were saying about Putin was he said it's not what you expected.
He was terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He looks awkward. He looks stiff.
Yeah. He's like skating.
Like I don't know anything about hockey, but even when I watch, he looks like his stride looks stiff, and it's sort of like stride. It's not this fluid sort of like. When I watch hockey players, I'm always impressed by just the speed, and especially the guys who have explosive speed. They just they're kicking ice dust into the air as they take off, like accelerating.